What's going on, guys? All right, here we are back with the second installment of the Team Cena tournament wrap-up. Of course, sitting to my right is the one and only Phil, Bear 89103. So before we get into who won and who didn't move on, all that good stuff, let's just go over a quick recap. First of all, round 2 went very well. I think this whole entire tournament is going better than what we thought it would go, and that's really good because we want to be able to have this go well so we can do this again next year, which is what we really want to do. We want to go ahead and thank NIMS, New England Music Supply, who is the sponsor behind the tournament, who's giving out a majority of the prizes, as well as V-Dog and Tiffany, who is greatly behind the scenes with this tournament. So with that being said, is there anything you'd like to toss in here?
Sure, just a couple of notes. First of all, the signups for round 3 are available now on the Team Cena forums in the tournament section. Bear in mind that there's a change this time where we've placed all of instruments in one thread. So it's very important for you to make sure to add your instrument that you're competing at in your signups, so that it's easier for us to know right away what to put instead of looking your name up and making sure that whatever instrument that you're at. Also, bear in mind that those that are confused about the whole backup time situation, know that ever since round 2, you cannot make up a date that you missed. If you are not going to be there for the time that you signed up, as long as you give me an advance warning 3 hours in advance or more, then that'd be fine. We can reschedule you. But those that are thinking that the backup time is a way for you to have a second time to use in case you missed the first one, that your primary time that you signed up for, that's not the case. That's only for in case 2 people happen to sign up at the same exact time for the same exact time slot. Then the second person gets their backup time slot instead of their primary chosen time slot. So that's pretty much it for all the announcements. You don't have any other announcements?
No, I think everything's going well. No other announcements, so I guess we can just jump right into
the winners.
Moving on.
Yeah, all right. So we'll start with the Vox again, since that was the first ones to go. In the winners bracket, the following people are the winners: Heidi's D4, Punk Aaron, The Zen Room, EP Aquatard, Pink Pixie, Fatal Phoenix, Dog Food NYC, and Denver 07. In the lower bracket, the people who are moving on to the next round is Queen X Claire, X Demon Kitty X, Psycho Sakura, Silent Joe 82, PMS Annex, I Hack Babies, Ivory Doll, and Tifferini. Now, the following people are still in the tournament, but they just moved from the winners bracket to the lower bracket. Moo 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 1, Born to Mac, Joe 2210, John Is a Dumb, We Like Noel, OG Gusto 903, Bravo Gang US, and Kelsey B14. Also, we'd like to congratulate Heidi's D4 for having the highest score on Rob the President at 346,308. Pink Pixie, Dog Food NYC, and Kelsey B14 all tied for the highest score for 9 in the afternoon at 218,000. And Born to Mac for having the highest score on Panic Attack for 214,296. Now Moo won, although he got moved from the winners bracket to the lower bracket. He actually had the highest combined score of 777,648. So just so those of you who are unaware, the way we're doing this is by games won, not by total combined scores. So if you beat the person 2 out of the 3 games, then you're moving on to the next round.
All right, seems like a dog fight.
Definitely.
In the Vox section there. So we're going to move on to the base round now. So the winners, the base round is moving on because they won, is going to be Soccer 1296, Nutella is Win, Pagogi, H2O Sessions, Snowman 12345, Cythera, Vincent, I mess your name up every week, I know. Vincentison, I think it is.
Actually, that's pretty good, yeah.
Don't kill me. And Corey X Lee. All right, those moving on the tournament, but there in the lower bracket is Rolexus Rock, Bear 89103, GH Rocker 1234, H2O Cena, Mark Slinger, Electrons, Fat the Saint, and Aftermath 913. Okay, and those is moving from the winners bracket that's moving on in the lower bracket is Blue Dragon 723X, Omaha AAKK, Quinn for the win, Miruko Fan, Absolstastic, Vital Guitar John, Sistorin, and Shockwave 009. So we also like to say congratulations to Pagogi for having the highest score on Lump, which is 139,718. Blue Dragon 723X for having the highest score on Living on a Prayer, which is 174,076. Pagogi and Corey X Lee for having the highest score on Give It All at 168,743. And Quinn for the win for having the highest combined total score of 471,875.
And lots of nice scores over there. A lot of people have seen their tournament matches too. So yeah, that's a testament to all the people playing, because that's hard. You know, you don't know what the songs are. All of a sudden, you have to play it right then and right there.
And UFC.
And UFC it. So I got to give a lot of props for that. Now, we're moving on to the guitars. And there was a little thing with two people's scores on the guitars that were accidentally lost by the ref before they were entered into our spreadsheet. So we've taken care of that. If you want more details, just go into the guitar winners announcement thread, and there'll be more explanations on that. So without further ado, the winners, in the winners bracket, the winners are X-Leet Sauce Lol, Rocker 78921, The Green SH, Junior Biggs 37, VVV Brock, Paradox, RTC 205532, Stink Dog 2007. And in the lower bracket, the people moving to the next round is Not Sneeze Whiz, Highlands, Winston JEC, JPrez 44, Ice Try 918, Crossaway 6, Peckerhead, Orion. And the following people are still in the tournament, but they just moved from the winners bracket to the lower bracket. Gerbil Dropping, Stulo is Cool, XG Mike XGSH, Scrazer, The Real Dude Man, M Norton 6421, Sean 135961, and Lieutenant 6stream. We'd also like to congratulate Rocker 78921 for a complete clean sweep. He swept the entire top scores. He had the highest score for Visions at 156,040. He had the highest score for Almost Easy at 197,465. He had the highest score at Get Clean at 150,652. And he had the highest combined score, obviously if you have all three, at 504,156.